Okay, it's crazy. Just hear me out here. Hear me out here, okay? Just hear me fucking out here. I already had a video planned for the Game Awards that happened last night, alright? I got my Sonic merch on. Sonic Sweep didn't happen, okay? I'm very upset by that. Genshin Impact was bribing their players to fucking win the vote. However, that being said, I'm not a sore loser. Congratulations. I guess you won. Whatever. It's in the past. I already had a video planned where I played Sonic Frontiers as a coping mechanism for losing. And I didn't bother watching who won Game of the Year. Turns out I should have been, because after the whole thing was over, I look on my phone in bed, and I'm on Twitter, and I see 3 things are trending. Elden Ring, which won Game of the Year over God of War. Elden Ring, Bill Clinton, and Rabbi. If you told me Bill Clinton and Rabbi were playing some Elden Ring, I'd find that pretty weird. You know, that wasn't on my bingo card for 2022. But hey, it's the end of the year. You know, who knows what could happen? But it was trending because at the very end of Elden Ring's acceptance speech, someone was able to grab the mic and say this.
Hey, Matan. You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
What is crack-a-lackin', my people? It's Javico, and welcome back to Trash Times of Jake, a video series where I complain about stuff that happens in my life or in the world, and you can listen to it if you really want to. So how did the kid do this? Simple enough. He walked down the middle of the aisle and just joined him up on stage. He didn't say anything. He was just there. He didn't want to be a part of the attention, but he was on the side. But as you see the camera going towards the director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, hopefully I pronounced that right, you can see the kid just move over there so his face is in the camera frame. Just on the side, not behind them, but just enough to where you knew he was there. You knew he was there. So he waits until the director's speech is done, then he says his little shtick about Bill Clinton, and everyone laughs about it. But then, the curiosity kicks in. Who is this kid? Well, I got an answer for you. Kind of. So the hunt for this kid starts with the host saying, hey, the individual who interrupted this moment has been arrested. Yay! The framing on this is top tier. It's beautiful. Although someone else claimed that this tweet was stolen, so who would have thought? So yeah, you got all the memes about the imposters stuff. You know, you got Miyazaki looks ready to test the strike weapon balance patch out with the trophy. He is eyeing this kid up. It's beautiful. So yeah, you got all the memes popping up and everything, invaded by the dark spirit, you know, oh, Bill Clinton. It's a lot of funny stuff. It's a lot of funny stuff. So once on Twitter, people started to talk to each other. And someone found out that he was actually on InfoWars, the Alex Jones podcast that is very infamous for Kanye thinking people are good. And I'll just leave it at that. So people immediately started saying this kid's anti-Semitic. Oh, he's a dickhead. He's a douchebag. He deserves to get locked up. Who the fuck cares about him? And that started a little spread of misinformation. Because if you actually watch the kid's interview on the show, he does nothing that's really anti-Semitic as far as I know. He was basically talking about the Hong Kong stuff. Talking about his efforts to let people know about the Hong Kong situation because he would go to basketball games. He went to a World of Warcraft panel screaming, "Free Hong Kong." He would wear t-shirts and he would constantly be promoting what is going on in Hong Kong to spread awareness. And people took that as him being anti-Semitic. So, yeah, already people were trying to label this kid in a bad light, but there was a Forbes article that came out with an update on the whole situation. I have to disable ad block to see it, so I just gotta do that real quick for you. So this is the bottom half of the article that I found, and shout out to Paul Tassi, I believe the guy's name is, Paul Tassi? Paul Tassi, okay. So at the bottom of this article, it was actually updated today, the reporter had a conversation with the kid about the incident. So he goes on to say that he can't talk about being arrested, that he bought tickets from AXS, and he made sure that he was sitting decently close to the stage to enact his plan. You know, obviously, you got to. He says he didn't make any comments about Hong Kong because he didn't feel like it was the right moment, and he did play Elden Ring and said it was good, but apparently stopped at the Tree Sentinel. So, immediately, that's a little sussy right there, but okay, we're not going to talk about that. Now, this is where the meat of the conversation comes in. He's not fully explaining the Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton comment in a way I understand, but says he was not saying Clinton was secretly Jewish. when I said that's a part of many globalist conspiracies. He claims he is Jewish himself. In conclusion, there was no underlining anti-Semitic or far-right message. I just couldn't think of a better person than Bill to give the spotlight to in that moment. So, yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's the end of the article. And it leaves me with this weird, unsatisfied feeling where I know who the kid is. I know kind of why he did it, but it's like, do I know he did it for good reasons or bad reasons? Not really. Not really. I think he was just going up there to fuck around, and he was very kind about it. He just wanted to be funny. Now, if he said something else, yeah, like if he said some Kanye shit, yeah, man, that, oh my God, he would, boom, done and over with. But I think he was just trying to be funny on there. It seemed like some people already knew about it on Twitter from screenshots that I saw of people leaking DMs and Discord groups about how they knew it was going to happen. And oh my God, look at him. He's actually doing the thing that he said he was going to do. Oh my God. Which, you know, that could be real. That could be fake. Who knows? Because it's on the internet. And when you get information on here, you can either blow up a story to the point where you almost ruin someone's career, and then it turns out they're not actually a bad person, or you can rat out some really bad people and completely fuck their lives up. But for good reasons. It's like, it's the internet, man. It's crazy out here. It's crazy.